Hey there, crazy kids. I am the good old gamer, and this is just a quick, relatively quick vlog. And of course, here we are in Minecraft. I'm in my random creativity creative mode world, single player, of course, and just wanted to put up a vlog. Haven't for a while. Wanted to talk about a few random things with you guys. Figured this was a nice visual way to do it. First thing I wanted to do is kind of talk about a little bit of the new Minecraft feature with the animal breeding. This is my version. This is my version of a barn. Sandstone with glass panes and a nether brick stair roof with glowstone on the sides. Because apparently there are no half slabs for nether brick. I didn't realize that, but had to make the corners out of something, so I used glowstone. Anyways, whoops. It'd help if I actually bothered to right-click the doors. But you come in here, and then it's another brick floor, and it has nether fences. And, anyway, this is my barn. Each one of these pens has different animals. First one's cows, this one's pigs, sheep, and then here are chickens, of course. Now, there are 3 of each animal in here because I've already had these breeding. So you'll see a little piggy there. There's a little calf over there. And that's what baby cows are, by the way, are calves. Piggies, and then sheep. The baby sheep, whichever one that is grown up already because it was the first one to breed, and then I had to go get the other animals. But let me turn down the sounds so they don't get too overpowered. Anyways, what I wanted to talk about was not the barn and the animals itself, but once you have a farm, and I keep doing the wrong thing. Once you have a farm set up and you have your animals all in whatever formation you want for your own farms, one thing I wanted to note for you guys is that all these other animals, yeah, once you have your farm set up, all these other animals are expendable. Now, the reason that I say this is for, well, there's several reasons why. First one is that you get extra loot from slaughtering all these animals that you don't need. Well, of course for sheep you want to shear them before you slaughter them, but this is just for example. Alright, you get all this extra stuff. Second reason that you can freely slaughter animals outside of your new formed farm or barn for them is that it'll free up your computer processing. Because, well, I think in this current update of the official release, the animals are still respawning at very slow rates. Future updates are supposed to cancel that out to where they don't respawn anymore. And with that being the case, if you slaughter all the animals in your area, then obviously your computer won't have to sit there and process as many mobs on the screen at the same time, or in the same chunk, or however the game processes it. And your computer will run better overall while you're playing. And you won't have to worry about losing your animals because you have the safety of your farm right here. So you'll constantly have a supply of animals. So I just wanted to point that out there because I've seen people like Cage848 or whatever set up their animal farms. I think Cage currently has cows more than anything else in his, but they'll set up their animal farms, and then while they're walking around out here on the surface, out around exploring and whatever, they'll still avoid killing off these animals just going around here. But once you have your farm set up, you won't need them anymore, especially in the same area as the farm. I can understand if you go like through the nether or something and you end up in a new part of the area, new part of the world, and you want another farm to set up and all that, then you can be careful about slaughtering animals. But when you're around the same area as your farm, or is your barn, whatever. You just go ahead and kill the animals. It'll free up your processing power. It really will. Um, and especially with the animals being on their own sort of spawning system and everything, or lack thereof, they should, and I don't know the specifics on this, but I'm assuming they should be on a different sort of spawn system than like enemy mobs. So just because you kill off all the animals in your area wouldn't necessarily mean that more enemy mobs would come in as a result. Plus, with your own animal farm, depending on how big your animal farm is, this one's rather small, all things considered. Um, Depending on how big your animal farm is, you may have just as many animal mobs in here as out on the ground anyway. So that's another reason to kill off the animals to help with your computer processing power if you're having issues with that, is because the animals that you have here in your farm, you're obviously always going to have a certain amount of them here. So the game's always going to be processing these mobs, where they're moving, what they're doing, all that stuff. Especially if your barn is in an area where you're at, where your home is, where your activities are all going to be, then it's going to be processing that all the time that you're in that same area. Which is another reason why it may be useful to make your animal farm in an area that's not in your home chunk as well. That's something else to consider. You might want to make your animal farm, say, in a new area of land through some nether portals. Your home area has a nether portal, you go through it, you go through the nether for a ways, you come out through another portal, and then you set up your animal farm over there. That way your computer isn't processing the animal mob movements the entire time. And then you can go back to your home area and still kill off all the animals in the area, because you still have access to an animal farm. It's just off in different ways. Anyways, this is just me rambling on about animal farms for some retarded reason. Oh, by the way, I noticed that I have fast graphics on right now because I was making this while I was rendering out a video, and so you could imagine the game was really laggy, so I turned it to fast graphics. One of the things I noticed with the Painterly pack is that all the grass on the sides seems to look the same bright neon green regardless of what's on top, if you notice that. And then when you change it to the fancier graphics, then it matches the biome grass again for whatever reason. So that was just a cool thing I happened to notice. I don't know if like the default texture pack does a similar thing or not, but Painterly does. Anyways, back to what I wanted to talk about, more of a vloggity thing more than just Minecraft, because I know a lot of you don't necessarily watch my Minecraft videos or are interested in more than Minecraft. I've put up a lot of Mass Effect 2 videos recently, in case you guys have been living under a rock and haven't noticed. Over the holiday break, I pretty much focused solely on Mass Effect 2, just because for me it's a nice, easy game to make videos for, because it's a very story-oriented, character-driven game, very mission-oriented game, and it's very easy for me to make videos for, because I don't have to come up with a lot of commentary for it. It's mostly me just reacting to certain combat situations, and then for the majority of the game I let the characters and the story take over, and so it's really easy for me to make videos for. And so I put up a lot of Mass Effect 2 videos up. I think I'm up to number 70 or 71, although the last few videos aren't uploaded yet, so it's still in the 60s. What else? Minecraft is up again. Minecraft, the official release, the series back on GoodOldGamer, in case you haven't noticed. I've started that back up again with video number 13, which is featured on my channel page. And then I've gotten up to video 19, I think, is the latest one that I put up. So there's 6 more videos on that series, in case you've been wanting me to get back into Minecraft. I have. I know YouTube's kind of icky with its subscription notifications, so I just thought I'd point that out for you guys who are really liking Minecraft. Um, what else? What else? Someone asked if I was going to get into my Oblivion series again, Lost in Oblivion, and yes, I will be doing that. That's kind of more of a side project, so I don't put a lot of priority emphasis on that. But I imagine once I get Mass Effect 2 done, which probably is not going to take all that much longer, as quickly as I'm putting them up, I'll get back more into Oblivion. If not before then, I might get into it more this coming week. What else? Same goes for Borderlands, Dragon Age Origins. I'll get into those games probably about as often or so as I get into Oblivion. I have Monday off from work, so I may go ahead and make a recording session for each of those games, Oblivion, Borderlands, and Dragon Age Origins. Don't quote me on that. I don't know for sure if I'll be able to do that. Depends on what comes up for Monday, but seems like sort of a plan for me. My main projects at this point are Minecraft and getting Mass Effect 2 done. Once I have Mass Effect 2 done, I'll have more time for Oblivion and Borderlands and Dragon Age Origins, because they'll be the only games besides Mass Effect that I will currently have running on my channel. Oh, what else? I pre-ordered Mass Effect 3 today, Saturday. You'll probably see this video Sunday. But I pre-ordered Mass Effect 3, the collector's edition even. I ended up getting a little bit of extra Christmas money, so I put that forward to getting that. So not only will I get the collector's edition with a bunch of new DLC sort of weapons and stuff for Shepard and the squad or whatever, but there's also some, I guess, pre-order incentive items. I don't really know the details on that. But that should be interesting. If I get in any codes for those, that'd be pretty cool. Normally I don't pre-order games. I kind of wait for them to come out and then wait for them to get their bugs and stuff released, because there's always a bunch of bugs that have to get fixed and stuff for these upcoming games. But I really do enjoy the Mass Effect series, so I figured I'd pre-order it and get the game out, and figured I'd get the collector's edition just so I could get any extra items or guns in the game that come with the pre-order incentive codes or whatever for the fun of it. Figured it'd be worth it. And that being said, even though I've pre-ordered Mass Effect 3, I'm not going to have it up immediately as soon as it comes out or whatever, just because I know YouTube, and I know people who put up videos of new games just as soon as they come out. They get flagged. They get flagged down for copyright issues and all that. If you don't believe me, ask Kriana when she was putting up her first Mass Effect 2 videos. She was going to do that on like the day it came out or the day after or something like that. And she got hit with a bunch of like copyright claims from Viacom or something like that. And her videos got taken down, and she had to wait like a few days or a week or something and put them back up, and it was just a big issue. And so I'm not going to make videos on it just as soon as the game comes out. I'm going to let a few days go by at least, just to get all those copyright issues sorted out for everybody else putting up a bunch of videos on it the day it comes out for no good reason. Also, I do want to give BioWare the time to get out their patches and stuff that these game companies always have to put out to fix their games. I don't know why they can't bother to fix the games before they release them, but anyways. And it'll also give me time to play out the game for myself. Not because I want to be selfish and play it out for myself without you guys, but because I want to play it without the lag issues that I get from recording videos from games. If any of you have seen my videos, you know that most of my games run, but they don't run at like optimal, perfect FPS when I'm recording. Unfortunately, I can't really show you guys when they run perfectly, because that would involve recording and that would screw the frame rate. But my computer is perfectly fine at running games on its own when it's just running the games. I have no problem with it at all. It's just that recording adds so much processing power that it kind of stresses it out a bit. But that's one reason why I want to play it on my own first, is just to play it, at the best quality possible that the game is intended to be played, without a bunch of frame rate issues and such. Another reason I want to play it by myself first is because most of my commentary, especially for like games like Mass Effect or Fallout 3 or any of those other games, except for this Minecraft here, is that I do rely a bit on being informative in my commentary. I'm not really good at commentary with blind runs of Let's Plays. It doesn't matter if I'm playing a game out blind the entire thing, like Oblivion will be, or if I'm just playing out different DLCs blind, like part of my original Mass Effect 2 Let's Play was, when DLC missions came out and I'd never played them before. My commentary just is lacking on that. I'm just sitting back, taking in the missions, taking in the game, and either not saying anything or saying stuff that is rather incoherent and useless, really. It's just a waste of airtime. So I'm going to hopefully work out the whole blind commentary thing with doing Oblivion. Hopefully I'll get better at being more spontaneous and less informative when it comes to commentating, but I feel that I'm at my best when I do have things to talk about in that manner. So, in case you're wondering why the creeper's not attacking me, it's because we're obviously in creative mode and enemy mobs are passive in this, unless I attack them. Anyways, yeah, that's about it. I do have Mass Effect pre-ordered, so unless some unforeseen circumstance comes around, I should be able to play it at least at some point for you guys. So that should be good. I'll be able to complete both the series for Sam Shepard, the male Shepard, and Sarah Shepard, the female. Gonna play the male Shepard first, mainly because I like the Infiltrator class more than Engineer, but that's it. I do like the Engineer class, so I will play out the female Shepard, but she'll be after. And it'll be a nice contrast, again, as it has been with the run of Mass Effect 1 and 2, with the two different Shepards, so... Anyways, I guess that's about it for this vlog. It's not terribly short as I had hoped, but hope you guys don't mind. Just wanted to get some of this out to you. I know some of you have been wondering, where's Minecraft? Where's Minecraft? Because I've been focusing a lot on Mass Effect 2, and I do have Minecraft going again with the official Minecraft series back on good old Huzzah. Like I said, that's started back up with video number 13. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. And it goes all the way up to video 19, so you've got 6 or 7 videos to watch of that, as well as lots of Mass Effect 2. And if not Monday, then sometime this week I hope to get back to the other games on my channel as well. Oblivion, Borderlands, Dragon Age. So it's all good. So thanks for watching, boys and girls. I am the Good Old Gamer, and this has been another vlog. Of course, as I say with all of my short vlogs, they all turn into long ones, so I hope you don't mind. Anyways, bye for now.